Hi, today I'll show you exactly how I made a clickable Canva thumbnail using Canva Pro. There will be two turning points in this thumbnail design, one in the middle and one at the end. Both are important decisions for the final look. First, I go to Social Media Templates in Canva and select the YouTube thumbnail size. I create a split screen background, left side for the classic animation, and right side for the AI animation part. For this I use Canva Elements. Choose shapes, pick a square. And set it to cover half of the screen. I set a bright yellow color for now, just to make the difference between the two sides. Next, I copy the square and place it on the right side with another color. For now, I chose gray on the left side and bright green on the right side. I will explain later why I changed these colors. I set up the line between the two parts of the thumbnail and make it yellow for now. I place the line vertically to divide the screen between the two colors. Later, I will explain why I changed the line color to white. Next, I add the text on both sides. NOAI and AI with a surprised emoji. I increase the text size and copy it to the right side, replacing part with the emoji. Then I adjust the text size slightly to make it balanced. Now I add the Canva image to this thumbnail, choosing one that matches my other Canva video style. I adjust the texts and composition to make the Canva image and both texts look comfortable and readable. I am not a designer. I make choices according to my own taste. This is a draft only to make later decisions. Finally, I adjust all elements so they are centered and balanced. I noticed the Canva image is blue and a bit lost on the bright color of this draft, so I changed the color to find a version with better contrast. To see the thumbnail better, I decrease its size to evaluate the composition and colors. I try solid colors, gradient colors, and then back to solid colors. My aim is to have good contrast for the emoji, Canva image, and texts. I duplicate the page to create a few thumbnail versions and test different right side colors and emojis. I try different text effects to see which works best. I decrease the thumbnail size as much as possible to evaluate visibility. In my opinion, the rose color gives the thumbnail the best visibility and contrast with the Canva image and text. I decide to adjust the color to a brighter rose. I also change the emoji back to a smile style as it was at the start. I save this version as a JPG file. I experiment with the vertical line to see what works best. However, I realize the yellow line in the middle distracts attention. I change the line color to white and adjust its thickness to match or slightly less than the Canva image font thickness. I check all thumbnail versions in the minimum size to confirm the decision. Okay, I like this version and save it as JPG. And that's it. You now know how I create a good-looking, clickable thumbnail in Canva Pro. Give it a try.